All right, you might remember Partha Chatterjee was earlier admitted to the SSKM hospital, and then the Calcutta High Court had passed an order asking for him to be moved to a different hospital. This was according to what the ED wanted. Now we know that ED officials have reached the SSKM hospital in Kolkata, where the State Minister and the former Education Minister Partha Chatterjee is admitted. He's being shifted as we speak to AIIMS-Bhubaneswar by air ambulance today. You can see right now in visuals, I think he's first being moved by land, as you can see in the visuals in front of you. Now, he is supposed to be accompanied by a doctor from SSKM and his own advocate. This is as per the Calcutta High Court's orders. We'll connect with a reporter to understand if that's taking place. Yesterday, when you had the judgment get passed, you'd had the judge in the High Court say, and I'm going to quote here, that in the recent past, more than one high-ranking political leader belonging to the ruling party, he was referring to the Trinamool Congress, were arrested. He said they successfully avoided interrogation by taking shelter in the said hospital. These are the words of the Calcutta High Court judge who passed this order yesterday. Now we'll go over to my colleague, Kamalika, to understand more about what's taking place on your screens right now. Kamalika, for our audiences, can you explain what's taking place right now? Also tell our audiences, we know that Chatterjee was supposed to be accompanied by a doctor of SSKM and his lawyer. Is that taking place also?
Yeah, right now this process is on, and as per court direction, let us now first understand that what the court directed, because Bengal Court, where he was produced on Saturday, there Bengal Court allowed him to go to SSKM hospital as he was not feeling well. But ED challenged this in High Court, stating that SSKM is a state-run hospital and Partha Chatterjee is an influential minister. So there is a reason of there's something grey there. So they challenged there, of which the High Court passed the order where it has clearly been stated that the investigating agency is directed to take the accused by air ambulance to AIIMS-Bhubaneswar early morning today, which they are doing right now, as we can see the visuals. It is also written that the accused shall be taken to NSC Bose Airport by an ambulance of SSKM Super Speciality Hospital. He will be accompanied by a doctor of SSKM Super Speciality Hospital and an advocate for the accused. Now then, they will go to AIIMS-Bhubaneswar. Authority is directed to medically examine the accused by a team of specialist doctors of cardiology, nephrology, respiratory medicine and endocrinology because he has comorbidities. The AIIMS-Bhubaneswar will prepare a report and hand over the copies of the same to the investigating officer, medical officer of SSKM Super Speciality and the learned advocate for the accused by 3 p.m. Today, his health checkup has to be done, and by 3 p.m. that report has to be submitted to the investigative officer. So right now that process is on. The investigating officer shall forward the soft copies to the above-mentioned medical report to his counterpart in Calcutta, who shall produce it to the special judge under PML Act. Because today Partha Chatterjee is also supposed to be produced to the in the special judge's court under PML Act. So, and if she is not well, he has to be admitted there. Then the investigating officer shall make necessary arrangements for the production of the accused through the medium of electronic video linkage under amending provisions of clause. So this is very clear that as per ED's apprehension that SSKM is a hospital run by the state government, there is a chance that the report can be tarnished. There can be influence. State government ministers' influence can be placed there. So it is decided, it is directed by the court that ED takes Partha Chatterjee to AIIMS-Bhubaneswar, and that's what is happening now. He will be taken now directly to airport, and from air ambulance, he will be taken to Bhubaneswar.
Kamalika, thank you so much for providing our audiences with that context. For our audiences, those are the visuals you can see on your screen right now. This is a particularly important case for the topography, for the political scenario in West Bengal. We'll continue to track it through the day. Right now, it is time for a short break. We'll see you with all of the country's top stories on the other side.